$14.44 per person per month.
That's 2%?
That's 2% plus a 25% simple.
I don't have a clue what that is.
I don't either.
So with the 1441 drop, what does that figure into an actual decrease? I wonder. If you.
So you're saying what's the percentage on that?
Yeah, if you formulated that out compared to what last year's rates were. Maybe that'll be a better.
Overall?
Yeah.
0.9.
Mm.
No, 2%.
It still stays 2%.
Well, that's what they said it was, 2. And I don't know what the 25%
Yeah, that's
simple
what
is. I don't know. Now, we're still at the point we can go out for bid, but that was just a notice. And you can read it now.
Yeah, my screens are offset, and I don't know what's going on there.
Just drag it back over.
I tried.
So, move the
Let me
mouse.
try it.
Good job, Lindsey.
Okay. I can see it now, because I use my touchpad. I don't need a mouse.
Is that it?
Okay, so the simple refund proposal is just that we share in favorable experience with Anthem. So we'll continue to pay 100% of the fully insured premium throughout the entire policy year. When the policy year ends, Anthem will calculate a settlement comparing total expenses and paid premium to determine if a refund is due from Anthem.
Potential limited to 10% of the total premium.
Okay, so they're taking on the Obamacare scenario, is what they're doing with this. That's how they do Obamacare. Those companies agree to a 80-20 rule, and if they don't spend 80% of what they take in, then they've got to give that back to the individual insurance. So it allows them 20%, now this is saying 25, but it allows them 20% to manage the account.
So it's not,
So there's.
it's not a premium factor as much as it is their administrative factors.
Right. But it sounds like they're basing it on 75-25 rather than 80-20. So maybe that's a new way of these insurance companies trying to cover themselves and give back if they can.
So if I'm understanding, they would have the potential to give less back.
It's a true statement. Because they have retention and other fixed costs.
And there's a really nice black and white sticks out pretty good. At the time of that you would receive the settlement, you must be a policy in force with Anthem. So sounds like you're staying with Anthem then. Maybe you would if you're gonna get a refund, but maybe you wouldn't.
still go out for bid. That was the last statement. She wants to have a heads up. Do they go out for bid? Should they consider going out for bid?
I honestly think that that might be an okay thing to be doing. We'd be ahead of the game if somehow or another Mercy and Anthem didn't get their thing resolved. We'd already be out for bid and there may be another.
Do we know if, any other, providers, are in contract negotiations with any of the, medical providers? Right? So, do we know, because, one of them may be negotiating with Cox, one of them may be negotiating with Lake Region, one may be negotiating, apparently are, with Mercy, Barnes, whatever that group is. Is it, David, are you aware of anything?
The one I'm aware of is Mercy.
Okay.
Blue
If
Cross.
If that were industry standard,
She would probably put it in.
then it would have, we were already, if there were negotiations not met by October 11th, then they have to be notified that they could be coming in. I think those are negotiations. Anyway, right about
October 11th.
So because our plan covers Lake and because it covers Mercy, because it covers Cox, this is the only one that's being made notice given.
I guess my question would be though, let's say we went with insurance company XYZ, we don't know if they're negotiating with anybody, we put it out for a bid.
Yeah,
Now, we
could
would-
one of the
that
three
would probably
negotiate
be,
with them?
yeah, that would probably be, revealed if we chose that.
I think we need to have a discussion with our broker.
And they're up for that, so.
Well, I guess a 2% is better than a stick in the eye, that's not what we expected.
I don't know, it's not what we expected, it's not what we had hoped for.
Well, I will benefit from this if we see any reduction. Right now, it's an 18 cent per hour raise for me. Since our meetings have been recorded, I don't have any comments I've received about people just, being put to sleep.
I thought this was rather riveting for
So
TV.
so we have to give them some fodder here, right?
Right.
We have to give them something to laugh at, just, something amusing. Something a little lighthearted.
Yeah, do you play like background music during these or anything like that?
I wouldn't want to cover up your lovely voice, Darrell.
Right.
He's used to music though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll do intro music or something.
Start somewhere.
I like Lee Greenwood.
Yeah.
That might be copyright.
Yeah,
We'll see
I
what
think
we
we'll
can
be
do.
paying for that one.
So make a phone call to them.
Well, I'm sensing from what I'm hearing is that, we're either going to put it out for bid, or maybe we need to have that conversation first. If we're gonna put it out for bid, it needs to happen quickly, right? So, I don't know if we could call them and get them to call us back here. Would you guys be up for a Thursday meeting? A work study?
Whatever we need to do. I think we need to hear from our broker for sure.
And then I could,
Be
then I
coming
could,
back from the Royals game late, but, man, I can, as long as you don't care if it smells like ballpark hot dogs or something like that, I haven't had a chance to. And if they win, Who? The only Missouri team still playing in the, 2025, or 2024, divisional playoff games. It's the only team of, did the Cardinals play even in it last year? No. This could get riveting for viewers at home.
Yeah.
It was a grand night for KC yesterday, last night. Oh, let me fill you in, David. First, the Royals win in New York, 4-2. Yeah. Bring it back to Kansas City tomorrow night. And then the Saints kicker arrived at the Chiefs stadium with the Royals jersey on. I was like, that's awesome. And then the Chiefs won last night, so it was a really good night. Chiefs 5-0, the Royals are 1-1 in the divisional series now against the Yankees. And had it not been a bad call at second base, which they probably would have received an out, and may have got out of that first game with a win, they could have been up 2 games to 1.
Oh, we kind of like the Cardinals received back many years ago, and
Somehow I knew that might come up. I said,
Yeah, don't start the calls. It's, oh. That's good.
yeah,
Missouri team doing well, so that's good.
okay, I don't have anything else, so I guess I will take public comments, items listed on the agenda. Okay, seeing none, public comments, items not listed on the agenda. Okay, seeing.
Nothing to say about blue?
Seeing none, we'll ask Linda to schedule a meeting with, our insurance broker for Thursday. You be in for that? Okay. Okay. And we'll do that as a work study session, and may have more information on, the roofing and maybe some other numbers regarding 911.
What time do you be getting back there?
Probably. I really don't.
Well, just
For sure.
late enough that you could get
Yeah.
out.
What time did you shoot for, 10?
10, yeah, it would work, maybe better.
Do it after
Chance,
lunch
if
or
you don't
something,
care.
or
Yeah.
do it after lunch, whatever.
Whatever.
smell.
It really
They
does
want you to
want
have a
that
shower
popcorn and hot
first.
dog smell on the guy.
They want that shower first, or at least Linda's pushing.
Listen, if it's a loss, it probably doesn't smell like a hot dog.
Well, let's just make it lunch and he can bring Casey hot dogs.
Hey.
I was banking on his dollar rock night up there, but I would probably playoffs, yeah, probably not, it's gonna be $20. Commission, 1 o'clock.
That's almost a non-starter for me on the fund proposal, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure I can support locking this in, because I'm not even sure that would be a practicality. But that's part of the discussion we can have, but.
A couple questions, one would be, and they're both bridge related, so did we go out for bid did they come up and do that? Okay. And then, we've received some requests about the 3 bridges that would be available to us to potentially go forward with in the new year, or put to MoDOT for, remaining bridge list probably doesn't really give us much hope of doing anything with, that is on the approved list, I guess.
Yeah.
Or would we be brave enough to put a different bridge on there and just see if they would do it, take care of it, and move forward with it?
I guess that was one of my questions, have they given us a new update this year? Has anybody's
We, if I'm not mistaken, we're in possession of our, bridge inspection report. And as far as I know, there's still 3 that are eligible, and, that would be, I believe, Elk, Arbor, and Lambeth are the 3 that's available. It's my understanding on Elk that Mike doesn't think putting the bridge back there would be the right way to approach it.
Well, I agree.
Okay, so that, we'll leave it on the list, because that helps us continue to draw down, future funds possibly. Arbor is in, special 2. The traffic count is like less than 10, I think. We haven't had any request, on that one. And, Lambeth, would have to fit into the pool of the, and it's my understanding, that the funds this year are not like they were 2 years ago. This is now back to a more normal process where there will be fewer bridges, built because of the
Talking to our engineer, there's basically a lot of people that are ceasing to bid because they have too many bridges already. So.
Well, you can
that's gonna
see,
be crazy, another 6 months.
you could see that coming.
Yeah.
2 years ago, when all the funds were available and every county got a bridge, some got 2, and, so it was bound to happen.
Right.
I would like to, maybe, I don't know if we could put a waiver request or whatever to add lonesome, which is not a good, substandard, and maybe Jewel, it's very, very, I mean, I know they say that they thought it was pretty solid still, but it needs deck repair. I mean, you look at the decking on it, and, it's an older bridge, both of those are. Lonesome is the last time we looked at that was not in good shape. And I don't know what else I mean, we're not gonna do Lambeth. I don't know how we would ever get that one. And like you said, these other 2 are just on the list, and they're really a good thing to leave them on the list, but would we ever submit them? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we sat here with a couple that we probably could do if they, I don't know,
Well, the one they're recommending for a bridge, I believe that is, it doesn't need a bridge, it needs to be redone now because the footings under Elk has never, well, it just continues to sink, so. And that's, I don't believe a bridge is the answer there, but it needs to be redone for sure. Got built, they didn't put any footing under it.
Or you might reach out to the engineer
yeah, I wonder if that would even
and
be a
ask them
potential for
if
them.
there's a process that they're aware of that,
I don't know.
and then reach out to MoDOT and see. I think your timeline's gonna be
Pretty tight.
work against you, but, you could, pursue it, and then if we're not successful this year, then perhaps next year, that would be, okay, what else do we have?
Aren't the bridge,
Pardon me?
awards or something supposed to come back in here in another week or so?
Next Tuesday at 10 o'clock, we open bids for those two bridges.
Last time I talked to him, he thought he would probably get 3 bids, so hopefully.
Okay, anything else? Thursday at 1, work study,
If we can get it, I'll let you know.
okay? All right, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.